Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel once again. If you don't know me, my name is Chijane. So today I'm going to be making some cornrows on my hair. First of all, I already washed and shampooed my hair and conditioned it. Even on my old cornrows I already had. After losing the hair, you can see how soft it is because it's still wet, and that's the best condition to make natural hair. After that, I apply my Vatica coconut oil, which I got from a Bangladesh shop in Termini in Italy. Smells really good, man. So after applying that, to add more moisture, I apply my Cantu shea butter leave-in conditioning. It really helps to keep that moisture, to keep it soft. And then I add the black castor oil, which is really good for the hair growth, from Vitali products. Then I comb out my hair after sectioning into four. I section the hair into four, as in I cut the hair into four parts and then twist it out to make it more manageable and easy to be made. So we've come to the point where I'm going to ask you, if you haven't subscribed, please do well and subscribe, and then help me to share this video to your friends and invite them to come watch and let's be a family and create some fun for ourselves and be part of this channel. And by your contributions, it's going to make me go far and get more encouraged to do even better videos. At this point, after twisting my hairs into like four sections, I lose it out again, because that was just for me to be able to manage combing out the hair. And then I start parting it into the style I want. As you can see, I use my finger to trace if the pattern is kind of correct, to try to see if the line is straight enough. And also, most times I go back after making the video, I go back to see if the line is good enough, even if it's not like perfect. As long as it's kind of good, I'm satisfied with that. So I pack up the one I'm not going to make, and then I start making my cornrows. Making the cornrows, the first thing you do is from the top, from the points that you want to start this style, depending on the hairstyle you want to do. You pick the first strands and divide them into three. In between your left and your right fingers, that is the thumb finger, the index finger, and the middle finger, are really necessary in making hair. At least for the way I do mine, I divide them into three. In between the thumb and the index finger of my left hand, and the index finger and the middle finger of the left hand, and also that of the right hand. So the thumb and the index finger, and the middle finger. Those spaces in between will help to hold the hair. So I start picking from my left strand of hair to the right strand of hair. From the left to the right. Watching the video, you're going to understand better. So, and also trying it out to help you. So I pick from my left, I collect to the right, and from the right I collect to the left, and making sure that as I am picking it out like that, I am pulling out my finger. So I'm going to get a neat braiding. So I'm going to get a neat cornrow. I'm picking as little strands of hair as possible, that is of the ones that have not been made, so that in the end it comes out neat and fine. And the smaller strands of hair you collect, the neater and the slimmer the hair looks. The bigger strands of hair you collect, each time you collect this hair from the left to the right, the fatter it looks, or the less neater it looks. You see the end of the video, you see the end of like this part of the video I'm making. I'm picking it out little by little, collecting the strands of the hair I've not made, small by small portions. You can see what I was emphasizing on. Picking little strands of the hair makes the hair look neater. Though the cutting or the pattern of the hair I made initially with the comb might not be so neat because I'm making it myself, at least the hairstyle, the hair itself is looking good and neat and slim. For my liking, it's good enough. So at some points, I'm human, my hands ache me and even my neck, because I'm trying to make the video show every part of what I'm doing. And if you're questioning why is it so big, yes, I actually wanted to make about eight cornrows of this hairstyle. This particular hairstyle I want to make 8 to 10 cornrows was my target. So I actually liked the size, it was perfect for me. You can see with the slow motion I keep picking from the left strand to the right strand, and you see the fingers I'm using, index, middle and thumb fingers. And then I get to a point where I will have to divide this 3 strands of hair into 2 and twist it out, because that's how I like ending my cornrows. And actually with my natural hair I try to turn it into a twist and then twist it out, because it's actually easier when I'm loosening the hair. And for extra style, I twist it with my finger in the end. That's actually not so necessary. I'm going on to the second cornrow, and I think with this explanation you're going and watching the video very attentively, you're going to be able to do this yourself. For you to be able to make hair yourself, I think you need to be able to make somebody's hair first. So I started off with watching people make hair, because I didn't go to school for it. And then I started with my doll hair, and then from my doll's hair to my family, my sister's hair, my mom's hair, and then I started making mine too. You can see from this explanation, I zoom the video closely. I pick up the first 3 strands of hair. Then I fix them in between those fingers I told you, and then I start from the left. I pick the right one, picking extra strands of hair that has not been made. Those ones have not been made, because I need to pick them step by step. The closer one the better, and pick them little by little to make it look neat. Going from left to right, right to left, left to right, and the right to the left, picking each strands of hair, the closest ones, because the smaller hairs you pick or collect, the neater the hair turns out. You can see this one compared to the first one is not so neat, because I was kind of in a hurry and I was aching, my hands were aching, and I had to just quickly finish this thing as soon as I could. I was picking bigger strands of hair, but it's fine, it's okay by me, because I actually wanted big stuff. Looking closely, you can understand the explanation. Picking the strands little by little, the strands of hair until the end point. So I get to the end, close to the end point. I divided 3 into 2 strands and then twist it out. This is the end result of those 2 I made initially. I watch from the video to see where I start my pattern point and use my finger to trace it out to the desired size and line I want. I comb it out and then pack the ones I'm not making. Right here I'm starting from the top to show you what I was explaining, dividing the first strands my hands could lay on and then picking them from the left to the right until I get to the end point of that cornrow. Here is the result after the 3 cornrows I made. I'm on the 4th one now. I think this is gonna be about 10 of them. You see how I use my finger to trace the line, and sometimes I get it right. Many times I do get it right. Comb it out. I love how soft it is. It's going well. I had to take a break because I was hungry. One must work, my dear. I ate halfway before I remembered I haven't prayed. Funny. The food tastes great. Back to business. So after lining or patting out the hair to the desired size, I twist out the one I'm not gonna plait right now, and then comb out the one I'm about to make and start my cornrows according to direction. I'm on the last part from my right side according to the video. And I've seen some people would say I'm kind of moving my hand this way and that way. It looks difficult, this, that. I tried a style actually I've seen online. I tried it on this last one I'm doing right now. And then it didn't come out well. You're going to see it in the end. But I didn't show like how I corrected it because I just lose it out and then made it the way I knew how to do it best. So everybody has a style. Look at what I was talking about. I was trying this thing that I usually see people make their hair this way when they're plaiting it towards the front. It didn't come out well for me, so I actually lose it and then do it the way I knew it best. So follow the style the way you know how to do anything best. Look at that. It's too rough. At this point I realized that no, this hair won't work, so I lose it and made it the best way I could. And then using some beads to make the hair look traditional and more beautiful. I wanted to adorn the hair to make it look, you know, more beautiful and stuff. So I had to use some of these brown beads. And first of all, to those that don't know how to use it, because I know many of us know how to use this method of using bands to fix in beads on your hair. To those that don't know how to do it, all you just have to do is to get a bead that has a big hole enough for rubber band to go through, and then fasten it with your pinky finger under. Hold it up with your pinky finger under, and then pull it up to the end of the hair, and then pull it as I did in the video and bring out the end points of the hair. If the hair is too fat, you try to maneuver it and bring it over to the part that the hair is slimmer for you to be able to pull out the end points, as you can see in the video. After that, you just fasten it with a black small hairband, and this I do without doing I don't fasten it too much to avoid it being so stressful when I want to lose it and stuff. I just do it like 4 times or 5. That hair is not really neat, as you can see, so I'll try to do it better this second time. After pulling up the beads, for it to look more beautiful and neater, I use my hair and roll it over the bead until the end of the hair, and then I use the small band to fasten it. This is another method of using rubber band. You use a slim needle or anything that is slim like a broom and tie it and then pull it into the hole of the bead, and then you just fix it on the hair like the other instruction went, and my hair is done. We've come to the end of this video. Like, I finished making my hair. If you like this video at any point, please be nice enough to like and share and comment and tell me if you like this video, if you want to see videos like this or any other form of video. Your liking and sharing and commenting can only encourage me to do better and stuff, and if you share to your friends. Thank you so much for watching so far. I love you. Bye.